bit about what it is that they do and why they are Gulf Coast CW Superfans. Then after that, we're going to break down into a little bit of a contest. We're going to break them into teams. And they're going to have trivia for Gulf Coast CW content. All right? So, without further ado, let's get started. First up, we have Kat Caraway.
Hey!
Okay, sorry, I'm like the test dummy. We're trying to figure out how we're doing this. Hi, I'm Kat Caraway. I'm actually local to Mobile, but Pensacon is not too far. I'm a photographer based in the Gulf Coast. I also own a character company called Once Upon a Time Parties. It's a lot of fun. We provide princesses, varies all kinds of different characters for birthday parties, events, family-friendly things, but that kind of is where all the creativity where cosplay started. I just felt like I wanted to branch out a little bit and started doing other characters that we didn't offer, and now I do some things like this. So I've got all my Pixie pals over here, and we decided to do Pixie Hollow. So I'm really excited to be here, and I'm really excited to do this game show. Thank you.
So real quick before you go, I want to ask you about the event you guys are doing that's coming up. You see you got your Pixies and all that, the Cinderellas and the Disney princesses. I'll let you talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so actually the event we have going on tomorrow is called the Princess Symphony. It is a national thing. They travel to all different cities and states in the United States. Actually, some of my Pixie pals over here are from out of state. This one owns a character company in Texas, former Disney World performer over there. So we actually get to collaborate with other companies from all over, and we've got a symphony coming. They're playing all kinds of different music, and again, it's family friendly, so it kind of introduces your kids into classical music, and also there's a lot of character entertainment, so all these kids, their heroes are going to be there too, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We're really excited for it, so that's what we'll be doing tomorrow.
So how did this all come about?
What, the character company or the Princess Symphony?
The Princess Symphony.
So the Princess Symphony is actually the Augusta Symphony, and the director of it just kind of wanted to do something that was magical and musical, and he thought, why not kind of put those things together? So the owner kind of the whole thing is, her name is Jody Pulaski, and she puts together all of these. We also do something called the Fairy Tale Ball, which is pretty much the same thing, but it's a little bit more of an immersive character experience without the classical music. But the classical music, they wanted to introduce something like that to the younger generation, because it's proven to be really good for cognitive function and things like that when you're growing up. So that's kind of how it came about.
All right, sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kat Caraway. So real quick, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Theo Williams. I am the Gulf Coast CW star and also a producer with Gulf Coast CW. I started my career as a professional announcer. I announced for a couple of organizations up in the Pennsylvania, New Jersey area. So now I'm down here, and it is an honor to be down here with you guys in the Gulf Coast CW. So, without further ado, let's get to our next Gulf Coast CW superfan. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Stephen Moore.
Hello, I'm Stephen Moore. I'm an artist writer. I deal mostly with sci-fi and fantasy. My website's grimtrojan.com. Check me out. I'm not really much more exciting than that. I do 3D modeling and printing and art. I'm not sure how much more exciting you can make that sound.
Well, how would you tell the people about this picture right here?
Okay, yeah, this is the art that I do. The lady on the left there is part of the story that just started with a time traveler from 1800s. She winds up in a fantasy world. The other characters are wind up throughout it. This is a piece that I did. I lost a badge one time at another convention, and the guy found it, and I was looking up to the back, and I found myself wondering, what would a lost and found look like at a convention? So that's where this piece came from.
That's pretty cool. And there's the Pensacon
I did last year's Pensacon art and badge and t-shirt. That's about it for me.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I want to know more. First off, I want to let you guys know. So, Steven yesterday comes to me and he tells me, I have a surprise for you. And, surprises make me a little nervous sometimes. You never know what you're going to get. But Steven comes in and he gives me one of his 3D art printed figurines. Is that what they call figurines? Or? And it's of me in a Superman costume. I wish I brought it. I forgot to put it in my bag. But it is an awesome thing. Stephen Moore is a very talented writer and creator, and we're very glad to have him. Thank you very much, Stephen, for being here today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so once again, really glad that you guys are here. First off, is everybody having a good time so far at Pensacon? All right, good. What's some of your favorite things? Anybody have anything good you like that you're really loving? The artists.
Food.
The food, yeah, I'm with you on that one. You can see, I'm a baby eater myself. I love the food. I had myself some brisket yesterday, and let me tell you, it was heavenly. Like today, I think I'm going to try to have a burrito if I can, but we'll see if we can get there. So again, I'm glad everybody's here at Pensacon. We're having an awesome time. But now I'm going to get to our next Gulf Coast CW Superfan, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Mr. TK Brooks.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is I'm TK Brooks from Comic Insider, CEO and founder of Comic Insider, and Gulf Coast CW Superfan. We do celebrity interviews all over the country, from everything from Ruth Rigno to John Wesley Shipp. Comic Insider movie also coming out this Christmas at Grease the 8th. Make sure to check that out.
How about you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so pretty much it's going to be a movie of just all of our celebrity interviews, footage that we have, celebrity parties, things from being chicken downtown after parties, and a bunch more, showing how conventions work and everything else on that.
Okay, nice. So what else do you have that you're working on right now?
We also got, not started filming it, we start filming this Christmas for also Highlander, Lost in the Cloud, which is going to be coming out 2023. It's going to be pretty awesome.
Nice. So how about you tell the people, what are your more exciting interviews that you've done? Because you've done a lot of interviews, man.
Well, I gotta say, one of the more exciting ones was the Flash interview. John Wesley Shipp, good friend. Didn't know I was doing an interview with making friends out of it. Pretty cool. Also, the Ruth Rigno interview. That was a pretty awesome one, which was actually here last year at Pensacon, right before the whole crisis broke out.
So tell the people where they can find TK Brooks and Comic Insider.
Yeah, you can find Comic Insider on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn.
All right, sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, give a nice round of applause for All right, man. So how y'all doing, man? Y'all seem a little quiet today. Y'all hot? Is that what it is? Is it the heat?
In need of a drink.
Yeah, listen, I'm with you both ways. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to get to our last Gulf Coast CW Superfan. She made, I don't know if any of you saw my Superman costume on our CW Facebook page, but I would like you guys to go check out our Gulf Coast CW Facebook page, where I am in this very awesome Superman costume, and it was created by the one and only Miss Martha Howard.
Hey, my name is Martha. I am a professional cosplayer and costume designer. I do conventions all over the Southeast, and when I'm not doing conventions, I am creating costumes for theme parks like OA over on Eastern Shore, and theater groups, things like that. So that's forever in a costume. And now I'm a mermaid.
Yeah, now you're going to talk about that.
Well, yeah, everybody has to get a new hobby or whatever when you can't go anywhere or do anything. And I was able to start going out and swimming, and that became a thing. And it was one tail, and now it's like 6 tails, and 2 more on the way. And yeah, I spend most of my weekends hanging out in big, giant flutes. I like big flutes. I cannot lie. So yeah, no, that's what I do. I'm always in a costume.
So let me ask you, how did you start? You got into it a little bit about how the mermaid thing got started, but you were always into cosplay. So you created a separate page for the mermaids.
Yeah.
How'd that come about?
Well, there comes a point where you have too much of one type of content, and you have to kind of split it out. And the cosplay content is very different from the mermaid content. The people that are
looking for mermaid stuff don't necessarily care about comic book stuff. They like this. They want to see pretty videos underwater, which I get because that's like that, and animals are pretty much the entirety of my social media too, so I understand. It's true. But that's how it got kind of split up, and I wasn't going to split it up at first, and then I was like, no, this is too much. This is becoming too much of a thing. So.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, give a nice round of applause for Martha Howard. All right. Let's give a nice round of applause for our Gulf Coast CW Superfans. A super fan game show. Am I right? Like,
Yeah.
who doesn't like game shows? So, what we're going to do is I'm going to ask them questions about Gulf Coast CW TV shows, and they are able to answer. The first person that answers, they will get the point. And whoever gets the most amount of points, well, guess what? They're the champions. So, are you guys ready to play?
Yeah.
Now, I will say this. We do like fan participation. So if you guys want to yell out an answer, you're more than willing to help out the super fans. All right, so let's get it started, shall we? First question, it comes from the realm of Batwoman. Okay, what is the relation between Kate Kane and the Batman, Bruce Wayne? I saw Martha first.
Yeah, they are cousins. Maternal cousins specifically.
Wow, yes, and I even put that down. Yes, they are maternal cousins. 1 point for Martha. Nice. All right, now I'm going to switch it up. I don't want to keep on doing all Batwoman. So let's go to. Does anyone have any favorite Gulf Coast CW shows here, by the way? Anyone have any favorite shows? No, no favorite shows. Oh, what was yours? Supernatural. Yes, that was a very popular show. Nice. What's that? Nancy Drew. Okay, nice. Arrow. Yeah, that's another classic right there. All right. What's that? 100. Okay. Well, yeah, that's a good one too. Yes. Okay. Nice. Okay. So here's our next question. This comes from the world of DC's Legends of Tomorrow. What is the name of the super speedster in season 3 who also appeared in The Flash and goes by the name of Kid Flash? I saw TK.
Wally West.
Wally West is correct. 1 point for TK. All right, cool. Good stuff. All right. Actually, Wally West was my favorite character on The Flash. Like, I was a big fan of Wally West. And the whole backstory with, his mother and having a problem with Joe West, the father, which I might have just gave away an answer to one of our questions. So we're just going to act like I didn't say that right there. Okay, so let's stay with DC Legends of Tomorrow, guys. All right? Team leader Sarah Lance also goes by the name...
I don't know. Three-way tie there.
I saw a cat. White Canary is correct. 1 point for cat. Steven, man, we got to get you on the board, baby.
My hand's going up, it's not fast enough.
Let's see if I can get one for Steven, all right? Because right now we have 1 point, and Steven, we got to get you in the game, baby. All right, so since we were already talking about The Flash, let's stay with The Flash. What is the name of the lab that exploded? Steven? Star Labs. All right, we got Steven on the board. Right now we got a 4-way tie. That's what I'm talking about. All right, since, we are the Gulf Coast CW and we want to push you guys to our content because it's awesome content, I'm going to ask a question about what time some of our shows start.